Hey, you tapped in with the 2011 King. This that real 2-way top. Straight out of LA. Let's go. Hey yo, click, clack, chrome, yeah, the setup supreme. 2011 King got the whole Mac clean. Slide heavy, drip deadly, that's my theme. Every piece I pull got that showroom gleam. Pro 2A, this a God-given right. Got a crazy collection, keep it locked in sight. From the safe to the range, we don't play. Big steel, big stance, 2A and LA. 2A and LA, run it every day. Crazy with the gear, keep the drama at bay. 2011 King, let the metal ring. Second Amendment, tatted everything. 2A and LA, run it every day. Crazy with the gear, keep the drama at bay. 2011 King, let the metal ring. Second Amendment, tatted everything. Yeah, tatted everything.
YouTube family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A in LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. Don't take it as fact. Don't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I should go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Come on in. You can join the congregation by smashing that subscribe button and requesting all post notifications. And if you are an existing supporter of this channel, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. All right, fam, let's get this episode rolling. So look, we have a battle of the Titans here. I mean, this is not for play. We are looking at and comparing the Cardinal Arms G2 ported version with those V8 ports. We are looking at the Atlas Gunworks Apollo, also ported. And we are looking at the Fowler Industry Vanta 9. Now I'll go ahead and I'll put up the scores up there so you guys can check it out. My recollection was that the Fowler and the Apollo both scored 93 out of a possible 100 on the scale. If that's wrong, I'll show it up there. And that the Vanta 9 scored a 90 out of a possible 100. So, you know, you may think off the rip that means that these other two are better than the Fowler, but not so fast. Let's kind of talk our way through these three guns. So Cardinal Arms is owned and operated with Optimum, who has been a long-time manufacturer, white label manufacturer, and parts manufacturer for some of the best 2011 companies out there. So they make an incredible gun. Now they started this Cardinal Arms series with a non-ported version and then evolved into the ported version that you see here. The original non-ported version scored a 92 out of a possible 100. This one, like I said, scored a 93. In terms of aesthetics, I think the gun is phenomenal looking. It is phenomenal shooting. The engineering and manufacturing on the gun is perfection. It is incredibly well balanced, flat, and this gun just straight out goes. Next up, the Apollo. Look, the Apollo dropped probably about a year and a half ago or so now, and I was one of the first persons to do a review on it, one of the first ones to get my hands on it. I told you guys, this gun is amazing. Atlas just does an amazing job. Incredible manufacturing, incredible engineering. Fit and finish is top notch. Good trigger. One of the best all-around guns, I think, out there on the market now. Lastly, the Fowler. I have said many times, I think aesthetically they kill it. All the serrations and the slide cuts and frame cut serve to lighten up the gun. It feels really good in the hand. This Valentine grip, in terms of feel, is one of the best feeling grips out there. I've often said it's like a warm hug. So the Fowler is an awesome gun, and it has an incredibly loyal fan base. So to be fair, right off the rip, I'm just gonna say, if you have any one of these guns, you're winning. Me, I have all three. So I have one, and one, but I recognize that most people are not going to buy three $6,000 plus $2011s. So if you're trying to make a decision, hopefully this conversation will help you out a little bit. Right? Like I said, all of these guns are Grail gun status guns, and so you really are pitting heavyweight against heavyweight. All right, fam, so check it out. If I were trying to choose between the Apollo, the Cardinal, and the Fowler, like I said, you can't lose under any circumstances. They're all phenomenal guns. They're all Grail guns. They are all comparably priced within a couple $100s of each other. I did a comparison video a while back comparing the Fowler to the Apollo. And I told you then, even though the Apollo scored on my scale a little bit higher, I told you then that it really just depends on what you're looking for. That the Fowler was a little bit smoother, the the Apollo was a little faster, a little bit more violent though. So depending upon what you were trying to do, it would tell you kind of the way you should go. Now, what I would say, to me, that if you're looking for something that is kind of right in between the two of those, I would be looking at the Cardinal arms. I think the Fowler is probably a little bit softer shooting than the Cardinal, a little bit more smooth, and I think that the Cardinal is a little bit less violent than the Apollo and a little bit smoother than the Apollo, but I think the Apollo is the fastest of the three. So again, at some point, fam, when you start getting up to the elite guns, you're really just, you know, trying to choose between supermodels. And at that point, it's more about what your taste is, what your shooting experience is. I think aesthetically, the Cardinal arms and the Fowler are the more attractive of the two firearms. Yeah, again, personal preference relative to that. Shootability and shooting experience, I think that the Cardinal is equally manufactured, if not maybe even a little bit better than the Fowler. It's a faster gun than the Fowler, and the Fowler is probably a little bit softer, a little bit smoother. And if you just want the fastest gun, all-around gun that you can get, there is no substitute for that Apollo, particularly considering the three we have on the table. So look, fam, hopefully that helps you. Like I said, if you're looking at the scoring system, the Apollo and the Cardinal Both were in that 92, 93 range. The Fowler was right at 90. All three are grill guns and bring something different and unique to the table. Hopefully I've outlined that for you well. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, that's it for this episode, fam. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.